Not the results the Saints wanted in Charlotte, not by a long shot. In 2 weeks, they've gone from sky high to the lowest of low. Welcome to the 2021 football season, where 2 Saints games have each been a blowout. Last week, a blast in Jacksonville. This week, ugh. So let's start our 4 takeaways with this. The Saints did not pressure Sam Darnold nearly enough in the first half. Darnold's numbers at halftime were crazy good because he had time. Now, for point of reference, these are the numbers in the second half, not nearly as good. The Saints defense did make a bunch of adjustments. They got a lot better, but they couldn't make up the ground because at number 3, the offense was simply a train wreck. And in particular, the offense's ability to protect Jameis Winston. Last year, Drew Brees was not the same quarterback he had been, but one thing he could still do at an elite level was set protections. He could recognize defenses before the snap and adjust. This year, that part of Brees' job was supposed to go to Eric McCoy, but he's out. Without Brees or McCoy, the Saints struggled badly in protection. The Panthers racked up 4 sacks and 11 quarterback hits. Jameis Winston had no time. Winston's quarterback rating wound up in Charlotte being the worst single game of his NFL career. And it wasn't just that. Alvin Kamara rushed for 5 yards. The Saints were 2 of 11 on third down. By every measurable stat, the offense was terrible. But at number 2, I think bottom line, the Saints were just missing too many guys to overcome it. Sean Payton said the fact that they were missing coaches wasn't the reason they lost. Alvin Kamara said no one cares. And he's right. But the Saints will get Mike Thomas and Eric McCoy back on offense. And on defense, they were missing Marcus Davenport, Antano Passanio, and David Onyemata on the defensive line, plus Quan Alexander at linebacker, plus Marshawn Lattimore and C.J. Gardner-Johnson in the secondary. All of those guys will be back. That's part of the reason I wouldn't give up on this team in week 2. The other part is we've seen this movie before. From 2017 to 2020, the Saints were mediocre at the start of all 4 seasons, a combined 3-5. Sure, call this one another mediocre start, but here's the thing. From 17 to 20, the Saints were 46-10 after week 2. That's the best record in the NFL. This team is still enormously talented with reinforcements coming. And Sean Payton is still one of the NFL's elite coaches. Just as this team overcame a clunker in Las Vegas in week 2 last year to win 12 games, my guess is they will overcome this week 2 clunker as well. I know it was ugly, but that is my number 1 takeaway from the week 2 mess in Charlotte.